Alright, welcome back to the Vloggity. Today is February 20th, 2012. It's President's Day, Monday. I had a couple questions. Why do children get out of school on President's Day? What do we actually do to celebrate President's Day? I know that, personally, I have never in my life done anything other than not go to school on President's Day. So, it may be a big deal in Washington or for the White House, the president himself, his family, things like that, but what about the rest of the country? Why is it a national holiday? We don't actually do anything. If we do, then I've never heard of it. I've never been let in on that cultural secret. Do you do anything for President's Day? What do you do? Or have you heard of anyone else that actually does something for President's Day? What do they do? That's the first thing. The second thing is, we just got back from Bob Evans. We went and we had brunch with the in-laws. So I say myself, my wife, and our 2 children. And I usually get the same thing no matter where I go. Usually like hamburger and fries. I know it's not the most healthy thing in the world. I realize that. I'm working on it. I don't eat hamburgers nearly as much as I used to, but I still have a pretty good taste for them. So, I'm kind of a connoisseur of hamburgers. Anyways, people kind of pick on me, not like maliciously or anything like that. They just kind of make, some little jokes or comments, things like that about how I get the same thing, or they know what I'm going to get, or I always, whatever. So, I have changed some things a little bit. Today I had the country fried steak with, mashed potatoes and gravy and some green beans. So, but that's not my point. My point is, whenever somebody eats the same thing all the time, why is that necessarily a bad thing? Why do other people feel that they need to try to get them to eat something different? We don't do that with, like, dogs or with animals. We just feed them the same thing 3 meals a day, every day of their life. And we don't change their diet at all. I know they can get sick and all that sort of stuff if you change it up too much. But why is it not that way with people? People have different tastes and everything. I wish that everything tasted good to me, that I liked absolutely everything, and I could eat anything, anywhere, and it wouldn't matter. But that's why I only eat the things that I like. The things that taste good to me, I like to eat those. The things that don't taste good to me, I don't eat those. It's the same thing with everybody. Not everybody likes liver. I don't like liver. I've tried it, but I don't like it. So, why is it kind of considered a bad thing when somebody gets the same thing everywhere they go? Just my little thought there. What do you think about that? Are you the same way as I am? Are you a picky eater, and you stick with what you like and it tastes good, and you're happy with that, but other people get onto you about eating the same thing? Even if you go to a steak restaurant and you order a burger and fries, what's wrong with that? Do you do that? And if you're on the other side of it and you think that people shouldn't eat the same thing, over and over again, do you feel it's your obligation to push them to try different things? It's good to be well-rounded and all that, but if somebody likes what they're eating and that's what they want to eat, why is that such a bad thing? Alright, so that's my rant for the day. Those 2 things mainly. I did record a video on diabetes. Of course, there are so many things I couldn't get really into depth about a lot. I'd have to make like a whole series of videos to explain in depth on really anything in there, like the pathophysiology and all that of diabetes and the different types and everything. So I haven't posted it yet. I'm actually working on some editing. I'm going to do a little bit more than I did with the stroke and the TIA-CVA video that I did on the Bjorn theory. So I've got some pictures and things like that I'm going to kind of throw in there, here and there, and put some title stuff in. It's going to take me a little bit to do the editing. I have to work tonight. I'm actually getting ready to go to bed right now. I just thought I'd throw something up here because I had some things I didn't want to forget and just wanted to express myself, because this is my channel, so I can say pretty much what I want to say. But I like to get feedback too, so leave feedback in the comments below. I don't really have any links for the doobly-doo except for myneedynation.com. Of course, that's the thing that my wife and I started up, where we just do something random, randomly nice for random people. We just, we'll pick something out and we try to raise up some little funds. We have raised up some funds for the project that we're going to do. We don't know when we're going to do this next one or what it's going to be or who it's going to be for yet, but we need to get things rolling and started so we can actually have something to work with and know what we have to work with. So that'll come up. If you have suggestions of something to do, put those in the comments below as well. So I'll put the link to Money Eating Nation down below, and also the Bjorn Theory, my main channel. And I have like 2 videos. I have the intro video that just kind of explains a little bit about where Bjorn came from, the name, for me personally. And then I also have the video on CVA versus TIA and signs, symptoms, treatments, some of those type things. Alright, so I will post that other video on diabetes when I get it finished. Since I'm working tonight, it won't be posted today. And if it's posted tomorrow, it will be later in the evening because I got to sleep some tomorrow after I get off work. And my wife and I have some appointments thing we gotta do in the morning, and then I'll have to sleep a little bit more. So look for that either tomorrow evening or Wednesday. I'm trying to do the math in my head. Today's Monday, so tomorrow's Tuesday. Look for it possibly Wednesday. Yeah, so that's about it. Any comments, concerns, questions, other topics you want me to cover, either in my vlogs or on my main channel, The Bjorn Theory. So this has been another One Take Wonder. I will talk to you all probably maybe tomorrow, since I'm off tomorrow. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see either tomorrow or the next day. Alright, awkward ending. Bye.